everyone knows the movie. Most everyone's seen it. Um, so what was the actual move like? Like, so when you did, solidify the role and then they moved you out there, what was life there like?
The production company, Alcon, the guys that did the movie, they actually are the ones that brought me out to LA because they wanted me to be out there for pilot season. And to kick off my trip to LA, I got invited to the premiere of The Book of Eli, which was another movie that they had did. Shout out to Denzel Washington, one of my favorite actors. And that's when I got to meet him. And I was like, oh man, I just remember thinking, oh, I wish my mom was here. Like seriously, like she was in love with Denzel. And so, my welcome to LA was to go on the red carpet and meet people like Denzel Washington and Jennifer Beals, so many people. Like it was wow. It was crazy. It
What
was
did
like,
you learn from the move? Like, how did you build your network of people, who to trust, and how did you realize who not to trust? So what was that like?
well, it took some years to figure out the who not to trust part. I am a very open person and I'm very giving and trusting. And what I've learned over the years is that there's a lot of people that know how to sell ice to an Eskimo, so to speak. And those people aren't necessarily good for you, but they know how to pretend to be as long as what you bring to the table suits their interests. They know how to sell themselves to you so that you keep them around and feel like you can't survive or make it without them. And all the while, they're draining you as a leech.
Yeah.
And they're basically, I've experienced a lot of that over my time in LA. There's a lot of leeches that had, the wool pulled over my eyes and led me to believe that it was meant for us to connect and whatever, but in the end game, they didn't really do anything for me. And when the chips were down, they kind of like threw a knife in my back and stuff. So I went through a lot of ups and downs while being in LA. It's currently the reason why I don't live in LA right now. But I've also learned a lot about the industry over the years, and I know how to, how I want to move forward, so it's like, I'm not running away from the industry. I'm just attacking it from a different spectrum. And based on what I've learned and some of the relationships that I've made along the way, I'm going to do things differently and make sure that I come back with more than one leg to stand on. Yeah.
So knowing what you know now, do you kind of have criteria in your head for like, yes, I trust this person, or no, I don't trust this person?
What's the checklist?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. It's like, yeah, exactly. I am, I'm still a trusting person. But my whole method now is I have what you call the give people the rope mentality. So, and I say, I'll give you the rope. You can either tie us together and rock with me, or you can tie it into a noose, put it out around your neck, and kick the chair out from under yourself. I'm not gonna ever be that person that says, you know what, I don't like you, get out of my life. You have to push me there to that point. You know what I mean? And that's what you do with the rope when you tie it to a noose and kick. The metaphor of the chair being kicked out from under you is you pushing me to that point of no return, allowing me to then feel justified in distancing myself from you. So, like I said, I give everyone a chance to prove their either allegiance or show me their true colors. And if your true colors is something that I don't feel belongs in my circle, then bye.